I really liked seeing this one on the screen, Martin.
Uh-huh.
I really like that one.
Yeah,
I might go back and try and write a story about it.
yeah, I'd like it if you would do that.
Yeah, it's really, this black figure over here looks a little bit more nasty than I thought because of this eye.
Yeah, yeah, it does look nasty. And
So I'm interpreting as color your world and push this guy out.
all over the world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's right.
use color to drive away the blues.
Yeah, make America colored again. Well, that's the idea of make America great again is to make, somebody called it just the what it, somebody called it right by saying it, what it means is make America white again. Have you heard
Say
that?
that again.
Make America great again. What the underlying message in that for people who are drawn to that slogan is that it means make America white again.
Oh,
And so, yeah, go back to when things were, when white people were in charge and there weren't so many foreigners. So it's
like a Hitler type of thinking.
it's a nationalist
You're
slogan.
by the race.
Yeah, and it's so insidiously subtle because it's hard to, really call it for what it is. Make America great again thinks that you really
Well,
want America to be.
that's somebody's interpretation, but it doesn't have to be that interpretation.
But no, it doesn't have to be. But that's why it has so much power and so much attraction for the people who are who are inspired by that slogan.
Oh,
They're all basically white nationalists. That's Trump's base. And so anyway, so this color the world, whoops, we're recording this, I could get in trouble. Color the world, it's like make the world colored again. And in order to do that, they have to push out the uncolored thing. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So that black guy's got to go.
Well, I don't have that interpretation at all.
No, I don't either. I just was making that association with.
It looks like a flag when you think about it.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Yeah.
It does.
But your title, Color the World, I see all these colors like just coming across beautifully. And those stripes show motion, those little stripes up top on the right,
Yeah.
show it going that way. And this guy here, just because of the fate, that he doesn't smile and his eye is weird.
Yeah.
And I think of him as like sorrow or sadness.
Uh-huh.
And that color brings so much happiness, and he's gonna just fade away.
Oh. I was thinking of it. I was thinking that he was he was coloring the world.
Oh,
So it's like we all have a part of us that is that darkness, and that is where it's kind of the source of that creativity where we can create color. So we imagine color or we create it, and it comes from a part of us that needs the color because it's not there unless we create it
yeah.
or unless we imagine it.
All coming from his head, spreading out like imagination.
Yes. Yeah. So it's like all these colors are kind of being created by that black figure.
Yeah, that's a whole different interpretation.
Yeah, yeah,
I love this blue stroke. I
yeah.
love,
Whee! Yeah,
these little tendrils coming out over here are interesting too. That one.
mhm,
I like the way you filled in down here with the gray.
yeah. That was kind of subtle, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
I,
it completes the shape, the bottom of the picture.
yeah, yeah. And I did that up between the blue ribbon and the black figure. I put some gray in there too.
Yeah. Mhm. This green is really interesting. So did the green seep into the brown or did the brown seep into green?
Um, that's a good question. What's it look like to you?
Well, I think the green was bleeding because look, it goes all the way around green.
Yeah, that's right.
Look right here. It looks like three people holding hands and
Yeah,
walking.
yeah, I see that. Yeah. Do you know how to zoom in on that painting?
Yeah, will you have that special way? You want to tell me?
Well, if you hold down the command key
Okay.
and press plus,
Why isn't it working?
you have to press the, let me think, command
Is it
plus.
command or option? I think it's,
Oh man,
shift plus. No.
you have to point to the picture first.
Oh, I think you have to be
Oh,
in.
that's, yeah, you have to go to that page. Go to the next page. There. Now do a command plus.
There. I think you can go 5 times.
Yeah. The other way of doing it, Catherine, is if you right click on the paint, any of those paintings,
Uh-huh.
it'll try that. Right click on the painting
Yeah.
and then go to open image in new tab.
It's really big.
Yeah. And then can you move that image around? It's big because the image was already big. So you'd have to do command minus now to make it smaller.
Right. Do you want it smaller?
Well, let's go look at what you were talking about with those tendrils on the green and see if that,
Oh, that one. Yeah. There's a little family.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, the green, look, it was a stroke and all of the color part of the green went over to one side and seeped.
yeah. Uh-huh.
You probably made this stroke before you did this stuff, right? Or not?
I did the blue first. It might have been when I blew on it, Catherine,
Oh, yeah.
rather than steeped.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I think blowing on it pushed a lot of the pigment against. I was blowing on the green to push the pigment over against the blue and the brown. And then it maybe pulled some of that color into it.
That is so weird.